We've been driving around town all day and we saw quite a few people out on the street asking for money. I had a chance to speak with some people who work with the homeless community every day, and they tell me that while it may make us feel good to reach into our cup holder for some spare change or pass over $1 or $5, it may not be as helpful as we think. It's fairly common, a person on the side of the road holding a sign asking for help. And yes, it may be tempting to want to help by giving that person money. But what seems like a small handout could mean big issues. One being public safety. Spokane police say panhandling can be dangerous. It can also lead to frustration from drivers and even road rage. But a bigger worry for police and the city is whether panhandling discourages people from seeking services. So the city is urging you to give real change and donate to organizations that help homeless. Those at the Union Gospel Mission agree giving money to people on the street isn't always the best thing.
And I oftentimes would give people money because my heart really hurt when I would see the position that they were in life or what they were experiencing. Oftentimes the best way to really be supportive and helpful to somebody is to build a relationship with them, and is to do something to encourage them to embrace and experience their humanity.
And this could be as simple as giving them a snack or asking if they need to find a shelter. Union Gospel Mission gives out granola bars with a list of places to get services. There's a concern panhandlers will use your generous donations for drugs or alcohol, making it difficult to break the cycle of poverty and addiction.
And so if I have a resource, I feel responsible, and I think we feel responsible to steward that resource and say, what's the likelihood that this resource is going to be used for something that I personally can support?
And the city says it's working. The Give Real Change program has raised more than $20,000. Money that will go towards local nonprofits that help people struggling with homelessness. In Spokane, Alexa Block, KREM 2 News.